Hello everybody, this is Mummified, and today I will be doing something very interesting. I will be showing you guys worlds that I did before I started the channel. So let's start with probably my favorite world. I remember this world because I was sick for a while, and there was not a lot for me to do, so I kind of just practiced building, and I was so happy with this world. Let's just get out of F5 and F1. Look at this. This is called MHcraft because my Minecraft character, after I named it when I was 7, is called Master Hunter, and the initials are MH. So I called it MHcraft because that's kind of what I wanted the channel to be called, and I decided that wasn't very good. So this is an insane world. This is an absolutely amazing world. So this is where I started. I was just kind of experimenting with the desert theme. This was my flag. I really was proud of that flag. This is my starter mansion. Look at the detail on this thing. I don't know if I could build it again. Seriously. And I also had this little game with Cool Cats, which is, I think, up here. I had a dragon egg. I don't know where it went. I think I was simulating Tag from MHcraft. I think that's what it was. Maybe it was up here. No. Oh, wait, I remember. Wait, no, it was up here. Yes, there we are. I remember I was playing it with him, and he won, and he beat me very badly. So yeah, that was quite cool. Now here you get to see. I wish I'd added rooms, and this is my villager breeder. It's pretty good. It was one of my least favorite buildings, only because it's not meant to be really cool. And I did this technique. I was so happy with this. This was my shepherd. I had a pink sheep in here, but he died somehow. Don't look too closely at that. Don't look at things you don't want to look at. Yeah, that was one of my first times doing pixel art, and I wrote sus. Oh no. Yeah. So in here we have some nice things. This was my first villager. I remember his trades were so bad. This is a farmer. He was the first villager. He was okay. I have a ton of animals, though, and some of them were the Rabbits gang, and the Rabbits gang were a group of rabbits. If you want to see the sus thing again, there you are. We have Tumble, Fluffy, Chakram for some reason, and Jumbo. Okay. Then we get out of here. We have a llama, Tobby. We have the annoying cat stuck on the roof. You have a little oasis bit. This whole village was like an oasis village. This was my potato farm. I was really happy with that. I think this is the what was this again? This is the guy with the arrows. What's he called? A Fletcher? Yeah, I think that's what he's called, Fletcher. Yeah, this was the Fletcher. And then now it's time for the final, second to last building, and this was the blacksmith huts. My blacksmith is awful. Here we go. And now I was like, after I was sick, on the weekend of that week, I remember doing a bunch of things. First thing, I made a potato shop. Potato. Oh, I was okay with that. I'm still kind of like that. I like the design of this. It's quite simple. Poisonous potatoes. I don't know why you'd want to buy them, but okay. 4 emeralds. Be wasting 4 emeralds on poison. I think I just wanted a use for them. Baked potatoes. That's 2 emeralds for a stack. How are these worse than these? Okay. Potatoes, 1 emerald for 3 stacks. And special potatoes, 1 emerald for 1 stack. There was nothing in there. I kind of just scammed people by thinking there was a special potato. And here, this was my castle. I never got to an interior. I just was not into it. This is like a half-finished castle. But even as a half-finished castle, the parts that were finished was amazing. This build was incredible. This was actually very cool, and I enjoyed this so much. Should probably refill in the sand. Yeah, but this castle, why did I stop doing it? I don't even really remember. I think I just got kind of bored and building in the same style. But once again, This build was incredible. This whole place. I wish I had finished the castle. But, no. I just didn't finish it eventually, and I kind of like it more without the end stone. Even though the end stone looks so good, honestly. I don't know how well I'm going to top this build. It's hard to top this build, let alone the other builds on the list. So, now if we go over here, let's just grab my rockets. Over here, I'm pretty sure somewhere, there's the sus bit where I built that pixel art. It took me hours on end. Yeah, I don't remember where the sus bit is. All I remember is that I built it, and it was kind of fun to do something a bit different. The terraining also on this desert was awful. You can see me trying to fix it right there. The terrain in that place was terrible. Yeah, the castle's not finished, but the beginning parts, like this one and that one, this build is insane. I don't know how I'm going to top this, but there are things that will top it. And as the last thing, I present to you sus. Okay, let's move on. Okay, guys, now it's time for one of the best worlds I've ever made. The Creativity Season 1 world. So, let's start with my starter base. This was pretty bad. Very simple. Then I moved on to a mega base, which also was pretty bad if you can even call it a mega base. I built this bee farm for some reason. I built a giant panda. It was kind of cute. It's very cute. I built a tavern for some reason. This was the Darklands. It was meant to be my mega base, but then it just kind of turned into an excuse to make a piston door. This is a mountain range I decided to do before I did this one, which is my mega base of the season. This is the big tower that I used to sell my banners. Sussy. This is the Creativity Town Hall. This was my panda sanctuary with my big panda and powerful Puffles. I remember once I fed him so many cakes that he couldn't stop eating them, and that's kind of how it went for almost the whole season. This was my dad's mega base until he moved to this one that I helped him with. As you can see, I would have liked this to be my mega base, honestly. It has his head in the front, which is a giant bull. He still has it like that. And then he has that, which is I built for him. Then we have a genie for some reason. Like, once again, why did I build all this stuff? This is the bank I built. This was one of the first things I built with an hourglass. I obviously won. A horse stable without the horses. My dad's very big starter base that I also helped him build. The end portal. I think there's an Enderman farm in the end. Actually, yeah, let's go check. I think there's an Enderman farm somewhere in the end. I remember making something. Yeah, this was my attempt at making an Enderman farm. Then I heard about a guy who was making these much better versions. So I came in and, yeah, he definitely made a better version of my trash bag. Let's see, how do you get this working? So you want to stand close to spawners up here. They'll come in, and now they should be in now. So let's go see. Yes, and then you slay them. Yeah, isn't this this is so good compared to mine, man. I remember thinking, oh my god, this is revolutionary. I'm still pretty bad at it. Okay. Oh yeah, was the interior of my so-called mega base. After seeing my dad building this, and this, I was just like, okay. And I built this, one of the best mega bases I've ever built. This is the mountain range that I did. These are the little mangrove swamps I did before. This was right before the mangrove update, so I wanted to show that. I feel like these are better than the mangrove. This is my shop. This was the fishy shop. Or, no, this was the Pondvoy. Wrong shop. This was the Pondvoy. Balloons I sold also because I had Education Edition on. Lucky fishing rods and eggs. That was the best shop I remember of the season. I think this was the... Oh, yeah, this was the panda shop. No, the fishy shop was a different shop in a different world. This was the launch pad. You could put end crystals on it and you launch up. This was the little hut I made for no real reason. This is the mountain with our heads on it. This is my head, and this is my dad's. This is my very bad sugarcane farm, and yes, I know Cool Cats Gaming rubbed it in my face. Let's see. We have very good terraining on this. I really like this bit on this. Now it's time for the lighthouse I built. I was not a big fan of brick at the time, so I was experimenting with it. Now it's time for the interior. Oh my gosh, this place is still as magical as it was before. Look at this room. Oh man, I finished it last minute on the server, and I'm happy I finished it at all because this is insane. We have Azrael. He used to be entirely green, but I don't know where that went. So yeah, he used to be entirely green. I don't know how I got him to be green, but he was entirely green. We have a barrel full of random building items. Ponds, and we have some small drip leaf parkour, because once again, this is a big experimental world, and we have coupon, which I spelled coupon wrong, for the panda shop, 5 emeralds off, or diamonds. Then we have my nether base, which we'll get to after. We'll get to, here, which is the, lush area. I was very happy with this, very, very, very happy. This is the, mob spawner, the pretty bad mob spawner. And now finally, I think the last thing oh wait, no, there's still one more thing in the world. But the second to last thing in the world is my very simple bad nether base. And there's a path somewhere here that leads to a redstone testing area or an industrial district. We didn't use it at all, so I mean, yeah. And the last thing is not even in this amazing mega base I built. There's an elevator here. It's pretty bad, though. It's just like an elevator shaft. And I remember taking off and then going here. Reasons? Here was a jail cell. I put someone in. I don't remember. I think, oh yeah, he almost killed my panda. Yeah, he almost killed my panda. So, yeah, he had to die. Well, I didn't want him to die, but I put him there. Oh, yes. And, where did I put the guy again? Oh, yeah. So if we go in here, Azrael is somewhere in here. I bet he's in the paintings. There he is, Azrael. We have the swamp trees shulker box and the money shulker box. Those are my big shulker boxes. Where's my dog, though? I had him oh, yeah, it was Azrael. That's the name of the dog. Yeah, Azrael and the dog was the same dog. Yeah. Okay, though. So, guys, that is going to have to be the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. This was a different one. Make sure to leave a like. Part 2 is coming out, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, and have a great day.